Hey guys, so this is just a quick update on the video that I uploaded the other day regarding the video that I'd found on Mindfulness channel, excuse me, where it basically consisted of two videos put together talking about Cartesian divers, and it was missing the all-important section on gravity. So this is a video here which I'd called Density, Buoyancy and Lies on Flat Earth, which you can see. Now that referred to this video by Mindfulness, and I'm not sure if this is just me, no paying attention the other day. I did state in my video that I wasn't sure if Mindfulness was the person that made the video, and just looking at it here, we've got an actual source listed as Harry Growler. Harry Growler is another one of these cut and paste merchants. Disciple who's goes around pasting phrases that he's no doubt copied into a text editor from Gav, unless he's memorised them like some of them do. Either way, he's one of these typical zombies that just like to cut and paste stuff in that somebody else has taught them how to say, believing it makes them somehow open-minded and critical thinking and things like that. But they're literally just quoting somebody else verbatim and pretending it means they've got their own mind. Anyway, I'm digressing. The point is, I'm well aware of who he is, and no surprise that he's the source. So this is Harry's original video, and so although Mindfulness has quite happily shared it, and just like they do tend to do, they all run around, as I say, they like to congratulate each other on doing a great job or finding something brilliant just because it appears to support Flat Earth. And these people who keep badgering other people for saying that they don't think critically enough and stuff like that, and they're the ones that know how to examine information, don't pay any attention whatsoever to the information that comes their way. They just look to see if it says Flat Earth and they go yay, and then that's it. That's the end of the story for these guys. They never put any thought into it. So just a quick reminder, basically, if you're assuming Harry here is the original source, and based on the description of his, he's not linking to anybody else. I'm just going to show this quickly again to show why Harry is basically a deceptive little shit. So
let me show you a couple of variations.
Because the pressure in the fluid increases with depth due to a greater amount of fluid that is supported above. For example, if you go deep enough in a pool, your ears will hurt due to this increased pressure.
Okay, so you see that where it cut to the second video, where it started in the man's speech, and what the graphic was, that was this tank with the bar up the side representing the pressure variance. So now if we go to the original video, which I mentioned before, which is this video by NPS Physics, and as I pointed out before, this includes a full transcript of the video as its description. So let's see how this piece of the video actually plays out and how it compares to what Harry's put together.
To understand the Cartesian diver, we first need to recognize something about fluids, which are liquids or gases. In gravity, a body experiences not only a downward gravitational force, but an upward force in addition. This force is called the buoyant force. The buoyant force occurs because the pressure in the fluid increases with depth due to a greater amount of fluid that is supported.
So, you can see exactly what's happened there. He specifically went in, cut out the section just preceding here that specifically points out the function of gravity in density and buoyancy. So, his video, no gravity observed, and as I pointed out, he did put over the top of it goodbye gravity, is a deliberate deception. He's obviously went in, seen the original video, edited out the section mentioning gravity, and started it just where he needs it to keep the false narrative going. So this is again what you're dealing with these flat earth people. Not only are they willing to accept other people's information without actually investigating it and finding out whether it's true, whether the source is believable, etc. This is the kind of thing that they'll do. They'll actually go out of their way to deliberately deceive themselves and others. And just a reminder again about the transcript. To understand the Cartesian diver, we first need to recognise something about fluids, which are liquids or gases. In gravity, a body in a fluid experiences not only a downward gravitational force, but an upward force, which we call buoyancy. So, mindfulness may be not the original author, but he was obviously certainly happy to share it without making any effort to check whether it was credible, which is a big problem for flat earth in my opinion. That's just something we see all the time, every day, with pretty much every bit of their content. And Harry, of course, having spliced this together, is just a deceiver, a liar. So maybe half an apology to mindfulness for the fact that he's not the original person responsible for the deception, but they're all guilty of refusing to really properly think for themselves. But Harry certainly needs the attention for being a liar. Cheers.